Welcome everyone. This is GL's Supplemental Review. Today, we will be discussing 25 items of general education questions in preparation for September 2023 board exam for teachers. Prayer. Our Father, I turn to you seeking your divine help and mercy as I ask for your grace to help me pass my board exam. I ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so that I can remember everything I have studied. Please do not abandon me in this time of need, but grant me the favor I seek. I ask this in your holy name. Amen. Taking the time to review and improve your knowledge and skills is a crucial step in becoming a licensed professional teacher, LPT. By committing to a thorough and dedicated review process, you'll be better equipped to succeed in the LPT exam and, more importantly, to excel in your teaching career. As you review, you'll gain a deeper understanding of the principles and practices of effective teaching, and you'll be able to apply this knowledge in the classroom to help your students succeed. Remember that becoming an LPT is not just about passing an exam. It's about committing to a lifelong pursuit of excellence in teaching. So take the time to review thoroughly, and know that your efforts will be rewarded with a fulfilling and impactful career as an LPT. As a teacher preparing for the board exam, you know how important it is to have access to high-quality resources and support. By subscribing to this channel, you'll gain access to expert guidance, comprehensive study materials, and proven strategies for success on the board exam. Our content is designed specifically to help teachers like you ace the exam and achieve your professional goals. Don't miss out on this opportunity to get the edge you need to succeed. Subscribe to our channel today and join our community of aspiring educators. Thank you for your support. Subscription is free. Please click the subscribe button, including the notification bell, to be updated on our newest videos. Believe in yourself and the power of your dedication. Each review brings you one step closer to your goals and aspirations. Remember that every bit of effort you put in now will contribute to your future success. Embrace the challenges, for they are opportunities to grow and improve. Stay focused, stay determined, and keep pushing forward. You have what it takes to conquer this review, and I have no doubt that you will become a licensed teacher. Keep going, and know that your hard work will pay off. You're making progress, and every step counts. Question number 1. A. Blank is a safety device to prevent fires when an electric circuit becomes overheated. A. Dry cell. B. Fuse. C. Insulators. D. Terminals. A. Blank is a safety device to prevent fires when an electric circuit becomes overheated. For question number 1, the answer is B. Fuse. A fuse is a safety device used to prevent fires when an electric circuit becomes overheated. It is designed to melt and break the circuit when excessive current flows through it, thus interrupting the flow of electricity and preventing further damage or potential fire hazards. Here are definitions for the other options. A. Dry cell. A dry cell is a common type of electrical battery that uses a paste electrolyte, typically in the form of a moistened paste or gel. It is commonly used in portable electronic devices like flashlights, remote controls, and portable radios. C. Insulators. Insulators are materials that do not easily conduct electricity. They have high electrical resistance and are used to prevent the flow of electric current. Insulators are commonly used to protect wires and components from coming into contact with conductive materials, reducing the risk of electrical shocks or short circuits. D. Terminals. Terminals are the points of connection in an electrical circuit where wires or components are connected. They are typically metal connectors that provide a secure and reliable interface for electrical connections. Terminals are commonly found in various electrical devices and systems, such as batteries, switches, and electrical outlets. Question number 2. The color of visible lights with the shortest wavelength is A. Yellow. B. Violet. C. Blue. D. Red. The color of visible light with the shortest wavelength is B. Violet. In the visible light spectrum, different colors have different wavelengths. Violet light has the shortest wavelength among the visible colors, ranging from approximately 380 to 450 nanometers. On the other hand, red light has the longest wavelength among the visible colors, ranging from approximately 620 to 750 nanometers. Question number 3. The blending of an animal's color into its surrounding is called blank. A. Exposure. B. Copycat. C. Mimicry. D. Protective coloration. The blending of an animal's color into its surrounding is called D. Protective coloration. Protective coloration, also known as camouflage, refers to the adaptation of an animal's color or pattern to blend in with its environment. This adaptation helps the animal to avoid detection by predators or prey and increases its chances of survival. The animal's coloration may match the colors and patterns of its surroundings, such as leaves, rocks, or tree bark, making it harder to spot. Mimicry, on the other hand, option C, refers to the resemblance of one organism to another, often for the purpose of gaining protection or avoiding predators. Question number 4. You will not be excused, blank, if you reason. A. Regarding. B. With regards. C. Irregardless. D. Regardless. You will not be excused, blank, if you reason. For question number 4, the correct answer is D. Regardless. The phrase, regardless of, is used to indicate that something is not affected or influenced by a particular factor or circumstance. In the given sentence, you will not be excused, regardless of your reason, it means that the person will not be granted an excuse or forgiveness, regardless of the reason they provide. The term, irregardless, option C, is considered non-standard and is not widely accepted in formal English usage. Question number 5. I hope I don't, blank, my book. A. Lose. B. Loose. C. Losing. D. Misplace. Question number 5. I hope I don't, blank, my book. For question number 5, the answer is A. Lose. Question number 6. It is known as the storage unit of data. A. CPU. B. Computer worm. C. Byte. D. MBPS. It is known as the storage unit of data. For question number 6, the correct answer is C. Byte. A byte is a basic unit of digital information storage in computing and telecommunications. It represents a sequence of 8 bits, and it is the fundamental unit used to store and represent data in computer systems. Bytes are used to measure the size of files, memory capacity, and data transfer rates. Let's briefly explain the other options. A. CPU, Central Processing Unit, is the primary component of a computer responsible for executing instructions and performing calculations. B. Computer worm refers to a type of malicious software that replicates itself and spreads across computer networks. D. Mbps, megabits per second, is a unit used to measure data transfer speeds, particularly in network communications. Question number 7. Emails can be disguised to be coming from a fraudulent company for the sole purpose of stealing your personal details. A. Phishing. B. Malicious websites. C. Torrents. D. Shared networks. Emails can be disguised to be coming from a fraudulent company for the sole purpose of stealing your personal details. For question number 7, the correct answer is A. Phishing. Phishing is a form of cyber attack where individuals or entities send deceptive emails that appear to come from a legitimate source, such as a reputable company or organization. The intention behind phishing emails is to trick recipients into providing sensitive information, such as passwords, credit card numbers, or personal details. These fraudulent emails often mimic the appearance of well-known companies and may contain links to fake websites designed to steal personal information. The other options are not directly related to the scenario described. B. Malicious websites are websites that contain harmful or deceptive content. C. Torrents refer to a file-sharing method used for distributing files over the Internet. D. Shared networks typically refer to network setups where multiple devices or users share a common network connection. Question number 8. A subset of the Trojan horse malware that can self-replicate from one computer to another without human activation after breaching a system. A. Rootkits. B. Computer worm. C. Ransomware. D. Keyloggers. Question number 8. A subset of the Trojan horse malware that can self-replicate from one computer to another without human activation after breaching a system. For question number 8, the correct answer is B. Computer worm. A computer worm is a type of malware that can self-replicate and spread across computer networks without requiring human activation. Once a system is breached by a worm, it can independently search for vulnerabilities in other connected systems and infect them. Computer worms often exploit security weaknesses in operating systems, network protocols, or software applications to propagate and cause damage. Unlike viruses or Trojan horses, worms do not need to attach themselves to existing files or programs. The other options mentioned are different types of malware. A. Rootkits are a type of malicious software designed to hide or provide unauthorized access to a computer system. C. Ransomware is a type of malware that encrypts a victim's files and demands a ransom payment in exchange for the decryption key. D. Keyloggers are malware programs that record keystrokes on a computer, allowing attackers to capture sensitive information such as passwords and credit card details. Question number 9. The Japanese invaded in Manila in 1942. It fell on the hands of which Commander-General of the Imperial Japanese Army? A. Yukihiro Yamashita. B. Hirohito Masaki. C. Masahiro Tanaka. D. Masaharu Homma. The Japanese invaded in Manila in 1942. It fell on the hands of which Commander-General of the Imperial Japanese Army? For question number 9, the correct answer is D. Masaharu Homma. During World War II, the Japanese invaded Manila, the capital city of the Philippines, in 1942. The city fell into the hands of Commander-General Masaharu Homma of the Imperial Japanese Army. Homma led the Japanese forces during the invasion and subsequent occupation of Manila until his eventual defeat and capture by Allied forces in 1945. Question number 10. What figure of speech is present in this popular line by Alexander Pope? To err is human, to forgive, divine. A. Alliteration. B. Anaphora. C. Antithesis. D. Irony. What figure of speech is present in this popular line by Alexander Pope? To err is human, to forgive, divine. For question number 10, the correct answer is C. Antithesis. Antithesis is a figure of speech in which contrasting or opposing ideas are expressed within a balanced grammatical structure. In the line by Alexander Pope, to err is human, to forgive, divine, he presents two contrasting ideas side by side. The first part, to err is human, emphasizes the fallibility or tendency to make mistakes that is inherent in human nature. The second part, to forgive, divine, highlights the divine or godlike quality of forgiveness, implying its higher and noble nature compared to human errors. Let's briefly define the other options. A. Alliteration is the repetition of initial consonant sounds in a sequence of words or syllables, such as, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. B. Anaphora is the repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of successive clauses or sentences for emphasis, such as Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous phrase, I have a dream. D. Irony is a figure of speech that involves a contrast between what is expected or intended and what actually occurs. It often involves a discrepancy between appearance and reality or an unexpected twist in a situation. Question number 11. What is the closest meaning of the word abstract? A. Reasonable. B. Concept. C. Concrete. D. Theoretical. What is the closest meaning of the word abstract? For question number 11, the answer is D. Theoretical. The term abstract refers to something that is conceptual or theoretical rather than concrete or specific. It often pertains to ideas, thoughts, or general notions that are not tangible or physically observable. While concept, option B, is closely related to abstract, theoretical, option D is more accurate in capturing the meaning of something that is not concrete or specific, but rather exists in the realm of ideas, principles, or hypotheses. Abstract often refers to theoretical or conceptual aspects rather than practical or tangible manifestations. Question number 12. The class president will respond to his most challenging task with diligence and resourcefulness. The underlined word means blank. A. Punctuality. B. Skillfulness. C. Purity. D. Perseverance. The class president will respond to his most challenging task with diligence and resourcefulness. The underlined word means blank. For question number 12, the correct answer is D. Perseverance. Diligence refers to the quality of being careful, thorough, and persistent in one's work or efforts. And perseverance is the quality of persistent determination and effort in pursuing goals or overcoming obstacles. It involves steadfastness, resilience, and the willingness to continue despite challenges or setbacks. Question number 13. What is the opposite meaning of the word malleable? A. Flexible. B. Yielding. C. Adamant. D. Pliable. The opposite meaning of the word malleable is C. Adamant. Malleable means capable of being shaped, molded, or easily influenced. It refers to something that can be altered or changed without breaking or losing its essential qualities. Therefore, the opposite of malleable would be something that is unyielding, inflexible, or resistant to change. Question number 14. The political blank on TV are often more entertaining than the comedians in sitcoms. A. Pundits. B. Mutinous. C. Resilient. D. Savant. The political blank on TV are often more entertaining than the comedians in sitcoms. For question number 14, the correct answer is A. Pundits. In the given sentence, the word pundits is used to describe the political figures or commentators who appear on television. Pundits are individuals who provide expert opinions and analysis on political matters. They often express their views, critique policies, and engage in debates or discussions regarding political events, making their appearances on television engaging and potentially more entertaining than comedians in sitcoms. Let's briefly define the other option. B. Mutinous. Mutinous refers to a state of rebellion or disobedience against authority. C. Resilient. Resilient describes the ability to recover quickly from difficult or challenging situations. D. Savant. Savant refers to a person who has exceptional skills or knowledge in a specific field. While individuals described as savants may have entertaining abilities or expertise, it does not specifically relate to the context of political figures on TV. question number 15. Reward is to punishment, while trial is to blank. A. Error. B. Medal. C. Senses. D. Verdict. Reward is to punishment, while trial is to blank. For question number 15, the answer is A. Error. Let's re-evaluate the analogy. The analogy states, reward is to punishment, while trial is to blank. In this analogy, reward and punishment are presented as opposite outcomes. If we follow the same pattern, we would look for a word that represents the opposite outcome of a trial. In legal proceedings, a trial is conducted to determine guilt or innocence. The opposite outcome of a trial would be an error, or a situation where the trial did not reach a valid or correct conclusion. Question number 16. He is trained by his coach to do robust counterattacks. A. Vigorous. B. Sporadic. C. Displease. D. Querulous. He is trained by his coach to do robust counterattacks. For question number 16, the correct answer is A. Vigorous. In the given sentence, the word robust suggests strong and powerful counterattacks. To maintain consistency in meaning, the word that would best complement robust in the context is vigorous. Vigorous means full of physical strength, energy, or intensity. It conveys the idea of forcefulness and active engagement, which aligns with the training for strong counterattacks. Let's briefly define the other options. B. Sporadic. Sporadic refers to something that occurs irregularly or in scattered instances. C. Displease. Displease means to cause dissatisfaction or to not please. D. Querulous. Querulous describes a tendency to complain or be argumentative. Question number 17. A lot of review and practice will bolster your confidence in taking any exam. A. Chagrin. B. Abashment. C. Reinforce. D. Petrify. A lot of review and practice will bolster your confidence in taking any exam. For question number 17, the correct answer is C. Reinforce. In the given sentence, the phrase, bolster your confidence, implies that review and practice will strengthen or enhance your confidence. To maintain consistency in meaning, the word that best aligns with this idea is reinforce. Reinforce means to strengthen, support, or make something stronger. It conveys the notion that the review and practice will boost your confidence levels. Let's briefly define the other options. A. Chagrin. Chagrin refers to a feeling of disappointment or annoyance, often due to failure or embarrassment. B. Abashment. Abashment means to feel embarrassed or ashamed. D. Petrify. Petrify means to make someone extremely frightened or paralyzed with fear. It is the opposite of building confidence and does not fit the context of the sentence. Question number 18. Rizal was a polyglot, conversant in how many languages? A. 6. B. 12. C. 16. D. 22. Rizal was a polyglot, conversant in how many languages? For question number 18, the correct answer is D. 22. Polyglot refers to a person who is proficient in or can speak multiple languages. While Rizal was known for his linguistic abilities, he was primarily conversant in 22 languages. Some of these languages include Tagalog, Spanish, English, French, German, Italian. Question number 19. The Republic Act that requires the compulsory teaching of Rizal Course and the lives of other Filipino patriots is blank. A. Republic Act 1425. B. Republic Act 10533. C. Republic Act 4670. D. Republic Act 6655. The Republic Act that requires the compulsory teaching of the Rizal Course and the lives of other Filipino patriots is Republic Act 1425, also known as the Rizal Law. B. Republic Act 10533. This is the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, commonly known as the K-12 Law. It is an education reform law in the Philippines that aims to enhance the quality of basic education by extending the number of years of compulsory education from 10 to 12. C. Republic Act 4670. This refers to the Magna Carta for public school teachers. It is a law that outlines the rights and responsibilities of public school teachers in the Philippines. It covers various aspects such as employment, benefits, professional development, and disciplinary procedures. D. Republic Act 6655. This is the Free Secondary Education Act of 1988. It is a law that provides for free public secondary education in the Philippines. It aims to make secondary education more accessible and affordable for Filipino students by removing tuition and other fees in public secondary schools. Question number 20. The seed tissue which stores food for the embryo is blank. A. Seed coat. B. Embryo. C. Germination. D. Cotyledon. The seed tissue which stores food for the embryo is blank. For question number 20, the answer is D. Cotyledon. The cotyledon is a part of the embryo in the seed and serves as a nutrient source for the developing plant during germination and early growth stages. Here are the definitions of the other options. A. Seed coat. The seed coat, also known as the testa, is the outer protective covering of a seed. It serves to protect the embryo and the endosperm inside the seed from damage, desiccation, and external influences. B. Embryo. The embryo is the early stage of a plant's development contained within the seed. It is the vital part of the seed from which a new plant will grow. The embryo consists of the young root, shoot, and embryonic leaves. C. Germination. Germination is the process by which a seed begins to grow into a new plant. It involves the activation of the embryo, resulting in the emergence of the radical, embryonic root, and plumule, embryonic shoot, from the seed. Germination usually occurs when favorable environmental conditions, such as moisture, warmth, and oxygen, are present. Question number 21. Which is the famous work of Walt Whitman? A. O Captain, My Captain. B. Moby Dick. C. The White Whale. D. Scarlet Letter. Which is the famous work of Walt Whitman? For question number 21, the correct answer is A. O Captain, My Captain. O Captain, My Captain is a famous poem written by Walt Whitman as an elegy for President Abraham Lincoln after his assassination. Moby Dick and The White Whale are both references to the famous novel, Moby Dick, by Herman Melville. Scarlet Letter is a novel written by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Question number 22. Who wrote the novel, Scarlet Letter? A. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. B. Herman Melville. C. Oscar Wilde. D. Nathaniel Hawthorne. Who wrote the novel, Scarlet Letter? For question number 22, the answer is D. Nathaniel Hawthorne. Nathaniel Hawthorne was an American novelist and short story writer. He is best known for his novel, The Scarlet Letter, a tale set in 17th-century Puritan New England that explores themes of sin, guilt, and redemption. Hawthorne's other notable works include The House of the Seven Gables and The Blithedale Romance. A. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was an American poet and educator. He is best known for his lyrical poetry, including works such as Paul Revere's Ride and The Song of Hiawatha. Longfellow's poetry often celebrated American history, folklore, and cultural heritage. B. Herman Melville. Herman Melville was an American novelist, short story writer, and poet. He is best known for his novel, Moby Dick, a complex and symbolic work that explores themes of obsession, human nature, and the nature of evil. Melville's other notable works include Bartleby, The Scrivener, and Billy Budd, Sailor. C. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde was an Irish playwright, novelist, and poet. He is known for his wit, social commentary, and flamboyant personality. Some of his famous works include the play, The Importance of Being Earnest, and the novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Question number 23. There is an altercation going on between the school guidance and the school registrar during the meeting. A. Competition. B. Dispute. C. Jealousy. D. Settlement. Based on the given context, the most appropriate term to describe the situation would be B. Dispute. A dispute refers to a disagreement, argument, or conflict between two or more parties. In this case, there is an altercation or conflict occurring between the school guidance and the school registrar during the meeting. Question number 24. Teacher Lloyd, an English teacher, is proficient in teaching literary works. It means that Teacher Lloyd is in blank. A. Expert. B. Perfect. C. Literate. D. Engrossed. Based on the given context, the most appropriate term to describe Teacher Lloyd is A. Expert. When someone is proficient in teaching literary works, it implies that they have extensive knowledge, skill, and expertise in that particular field. Therefore, Teacher Lloyd can be considered an expert in teaching literary works. Question number 25. A certain organization has 36 men and 15 women. Find the women to men ratio. A. 5 is to 12. B. 12 is to 5. C. 6 is to 5. D. 5 is to 3. To find the women to men ratio, we divide the number of women by the number of men. Given number of women equals 15. Number of men equals 36. Women to men ratio equals number of women divide number of men equals 15 divide 36. Simplifying this ratio gives us women to men ratio equals 5 is to 12. Therefore, the correct option is A. 5 is to 12, which represents the women to men ratio. Thank you for watching Gilles Let Review. I hope they've been helpful in your exam preparation. Remember that success in the LET requires consistency and dedication, so I encourage you to come back for more videos to help you stay on track with your studies. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. My goal is to provide you with high-quality content that helps you feel confident and prepared for the exam. So, let's work together towards your success in the LET. Keep studying hard and I'll see you in the next video.